All Drake family. This all 125 people is related to Drake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is. Oh, by the way, prevents cancer, prevents heart disease, and even prevents heartburn. Take your daily dose, your daily shot of some mustard. Where are we at? Why did it leave? Oh my God. Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show received 125 FCC complaints. If y'all don't know what FCC is, that's the Federal Communications Commission. The people that, help out with the broadcasting of the radio and then your television, your cable. These are the people that basically put the screen in front of you. This is what you got to watch today. This is on the radio. This is on the television. This is on your cable. And it received 125 FCC complaints. So let's read some of these complaints. Kendrick Lamar's historic Super Bowl halftime performance may have broken records, but it's also ruffled some feathers. And when they say some, they really mean some. 125 complaints is definitely some. The Grammy-winning rapper's appearance at Super Bowl 59 drew 125 formal complaints to the Federal Communications Commission. According to a newly obtained report cited by The Hill, complaints range from accusations that the performance was provocative dancing to claims of racism and gang affiliation, with several viewers citing Lamar's lyrics, choreography, and guest appearance as points of concern. And let's just get to some of the complaints. One viewer wrote that their children should not have been subjected to seeing and hearing the language and gestures, while another said it is tiresome to have to send children out of the room during what should be a family event due to the possible vulgarity and inappropriate language gesture. I'm telling you, I can't stand you hypocrites. I can't stand you hypocrites. You had to send Billy out the room. Billy, you had to send Billy out the room. Billy was fine. Billy was fine. I'm telling you, Billy was fine. The nerve of you, so-called parents out there, the hypocrisy that Kendrick Lamar halftime show was so vulgar, even though he bleeped out the cuss words. Well, I was like, in my opinion, I was like, you can't say damn, you can't say ass. you can say ass. Billy know what ass is. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand the hypocrisy in children and parents. Like, you let Billy watch Deadpool and Wolverine on Disney, but the halftime show took it too far. But the Super Bowl halftime show, you took it too far. But you'll let Billy go on Disney and watch Deadpool and Wolverine. Now it's time to send Billy out the room. Billy already know everything. Sorry to tell you this. Anybody, all you parents out there, Billy already know. Huh? Billy the GOAT. He go to school, he find out all type of stuff with his other friends. He already know when he go to school, Billy ain't no saint. I don't know what you do in your household to try to shield Billy's eyes from the world. From Kendrick Lamar, you try to shield Billy's eyes from Kendrick Lamar. Billy already know. Billy already done searched it. He already done found out, and his friends found out, and they told him. Whatever you tried to hide from Billy already found out with himself. So I'm pretty sure Billy was fine, and he was probably upset with you that you sent him out of the room. And that's that's just me. Another complaint criticized the show for being divisive, downgrading, and filled with profanity, while others took issue with the racial composition of the performance. One viewer wrote, there wasn't one white person in the whole show. They get away with it, but if it was all white, it will be a different story. This was a disgrace, and it gets worse every year. It gets worse every year. 133.5 million viewers, the record for the most viewers of all time. All time, better than your favorite halftime show, better than your favorite artist, but it gets worse every year. It gets worse. Filled with profanity. Even though Kendrick Lamar didn't cuss, the crowd was probably cussing. I'm sorry that the crowd was probably cussing, but the Kendrick Lamar did cuss. Huh? But it was filled with profanity, right? It was divisive and downgrading and filled with profanity, right? Divisive and downgrading and filled with profanity. He divided whites and blacks in his video. Oh no. How dare you? How dare you do this? How dare you not put a white person in there? I'm sorry. It's only it's all Drake family. I'm sorry. It's 125 people that complained out of 133 million viewers. 133 million viewers, the biggest halftime show of all time, and you had 125 people complaining about it was not enough white people. Y'all was so mad that it wasn't enough white people on stage, but was y'all mad that even Snow White not even white? Snow White not even white, but we mad at kids. That movie is terrible. That's Snow White. No, Snow White not white. The Little Mermaid not white. They doing a lot more worse stuff out there. The Little Mermaid not white. Snow White not white. It's a lot more. It's a lot more. It's a lot more worse things is happening out there. We need to complain about. Them CGI dwarfs. Them little CGI dwarfs. They couldn't find 7 little people out there. Huh? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong. I can't speak for, I'm pretty sure little guys need roles too. They need an acting role too. Y'all decided to take away from the little guys' roles to make some money and made a whole bunch of CGI dwarfs. No, it's a lot more things that we have. There's a lot more things to complain about, people. I'm sorry. What was it? Y'all didn't like the choreography. Y'all didn't like the provocative dancing. Oh, now the dancing is provocative. But when Beyonce was out there dancing, everybody was fine, huh? Everybody had a good time when Beyonce's out there shaking, her stuff, her what, with her lingerie or whatever it was on. It looked like lingerie to me. Provocative dancing, huh? It now is provocative dancing, right? I have to remember that it's only 125 Drake family members complaining, so that's kind of a a separate complaint reportedly referenced Serena Williams, who made a brief appearance during the show, alleging that her crip walking promoted gang affiliation. And I it's like, what are we doing here, people? What are we doing here, people? Everybody's gonna have a problem. No matter what you do, you can have 100 people that like you, but you're gonna have at least one hater. You can have 100 people like you, but you're gonna at least have one hater. My thing is, if you got viewed by 133.5 million people and only 125 had complained to FCC, you won. you won the people. You, Kendrick Lamar, you won the people, because if 133.5 million people watched you, but it only had 125 FCC complaints, you won. 125 complaints out of 133 million people watching, that is really minuscule. That is really minor. No pun intended, right? 125 people. This is not even like needle in the haystack. This is as small as the dwarfs that was in Snow White. That's not even real. I'm sorry, I can't get over this. But you're gonna send Billy out the room. 125 complaints. I could get 125 complaints going outside. I could walk outside and do something to get 125 complaints. Kendrick Lamar, you're one of the people. You got the most halftime viewership. You got the biggest halftime views of all time. That halftime show sparked your album back to #1 on multiple occasions. You got all these Billboard tops going back and forth. You brought in 2025 still being #1, and the halftime show showed it. It may not have been white people on the stage, but it was definitely white people backing you up behind the scenes. The NFL loved it. The NFL loved it. They supported it. They was all for it. They even tweeted about how this is the best halftime show ever. Best halftime show ever. They even tweeted about it. Biggest, best, whatever. So the NFL was fine. But, you got 125, Drake's and Drake Keisha's, family members just up there complaining. Hey, you go have those. That's easy. You gonna take Billy out the room knowing damn well Billy listen to drill rap. I don't understand it. Billy already know. You're gonna shield Billy eyes from this, but you're gonna have Billy watch Snow White. You're gonna shield Billy eyes from this, but you're gonna have Billy watch Deadpool and Wolverine. We know. Let Billy have some fun. Give Billy some flavor. Stop letting Billy Billy want salt, pepper, garlic powder all together. Give Billy some flavor. Huh? Let Billy get some swag. Billy just need a little bit of flavor. That's it. You'll take the flavor out. You'll take the flavor out, put him in the room. Now Billy can't watch the halftime show. What was Billy gonna do that day? What was Billy gonna do that day? He couldn't watch the game. The game was over with before halftime. The game was over with. The game was over with. You probably brought everybody to your crib, everybody drinking. You already cussed out Billy 15 times a day. You already say every cuss word in the book, but then you go send him to the room with Kendrick Lamar on. You already been cussing out Billy. You cussed him out 15 times a day. Billy, shut. Billy like, man, fuck you too, mom. Billy already know the cuss words. And you gonna send him out of his room because Kendrick Lamar is on. And now Billy gonna be on his iPad watching and listening to drill rap. It's okay. Leave Billy alone. He wanna have some flavor. Let him have some dang flavor. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot more worse out there. The revolution gonna be televised. The FCC made sure about it. It's a lot worse out there than you worried about a halftime show. You couldn't watch the game. The game's over with. So Billy just can't he can't chill with his family because Kendrick going, because the game was trash. He can't chill with his family because Kendrick going. The nerve of you. That's messed up, man. Leave Billy alone, man. But let me know how y'all feel about the provocative dancing, the gang affiliating, the profanity, so much profanity. Y'all knew what song was coming on. Don't act like y'all didn't know what song was coming on. And he still bleeped it out. He ain't say the pedal word, but he did say the A minor word. What everybody said the A minor word. But everything else he bleeped out. He bleeped everything out but A minor. All right. So, hey, y'all take that A minor snippet and then make that profanity for you, I guess. But let me know how y'all feel about 125 Drake family members complain. Oh my God. Oh man, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to me, and I'm out. Bye.
Turn this TV off.